Hello. Hey, James Fatuli. I'm doing well. How are you? I hope you're well. Ripple is building the internet of value. How many of you know that? Ripple is building the internet of value. Hey, stop it. Stop it. That's my dog. Wow, 21 baptisms. That's amazing. Hey, my life, how you doing? God bless you. My life, you're not hiding in behind the shadows today, quietly watching everything. Thank you for saying. Well, actually, you always say hi when you come in, then you go quiet and you don't say anything for a while. Guys, tell me if you can see me well, or should I change my position where I am? Is this good? Is this good? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Hello, Melton Beck. How are you doing? Good to see you on here. Come on, come in. Let's talk, guys. Look, if you check Ripple's account, oh, you at work? Okay. What's your schedule like for work? Do you work at nights or? I was you I was live during the day, correct? I can't even remember what time I was live, but do you work like what kind of work do you do? I think you told me before, but I must have forgotten. Hey, what are you eating? Get over here. Ah, sit down. Come here. This guy. Yes, let's talk. Let's get into our conversation on this live. Melton Beck is a retired water worker. Wow, I'm actually a I actually went to school for water resources engineering, but then I went into full time ministry after some years of practice. Oh, are you? Is your email like? Are you? Let me ask. Did you email me with like something like Nebners? Hey, Sally, welcome on here. Man, good to see some of my supporters on here today. My members. Hey, by the way, consider being a member of the channel. It's $5.11 per month. US. That's 6.99 Canadian. If you're Canadian, that's $6.99. Join the channel, and I will have channel member only live streams, and we can talk even a little bit more heart to heart, no distractions and that kind of thing. So I've already posted a video. Hey, Andrew McKenzie, how you doing? Good to see you on here, Andre. You work to 1 to 2 days a week, like long hours, like 12 hours type of thing. Is that how your schedule goes? Like you must make some good money, right? My life. Melton, no. What are you saying no to? Andre, you work with Amazon. That's cool. What do you do for Amazon? Please like the video. There's only 27 likes. Please like the video. So I was telling you that the title of my video is that Ripple is building the internet of value. Ripple is building the internet of value. See, they just changed their the mo- like the statement on their X account. I'm going to show it to you. So I like to use this. This way I don't have to sit on a computer and go from one place to the other. So guys, bear with me. This is how I prefer to do it. Like, you know, I don't want to hog the systems that where I feel comfortable in the house. So it says we're building the internet of value. They are saying it right now. They are telling you this is what we're doing. We've applied for a banking license. We are going to be a financial powerhouse across the globe. And on their X page, they now have, look, 3.1 million followers. Do you know how that has exploded in the last little while? Came into when I first bought XRP years ago, um this is not what it was like. Maybe they barely had, like, maybe I'd say maybe 1.2 million, or okay, you know what, don't quote me because I'm not sure of that. But I believe their following has exploded. The same with Brad Garlinghouse, right, who is the Ripple CEO. He didn't have that. I remember when his following was 700,000. Now there's 1.2 million people following Brad Garlinghouse. That's to tell you the impact he's making. Okay, that's good. Amazon Flex, right? No boss over me. Awesome. Love my freedom. Melton Beck thought an email question was for me. Oh, no, 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 no. I was talking to my life, the nurse. Johnny Mata, when Lambo, where were you yesterday? Where were you? But again, don't mind me. We just missed you. Nobody was there saying when Lambo. So nobody Tommy couldn't say when Toyota because you were not in the room. I know. I know, he's just Johnny Mata is just he's just bugging us all. Everywhere is when that's how he opens his greetings. When Lambo. Even when he booked his call with me, it was when Lambo. And then when Tommy booked his call with me last week, it was when Toyota. I met Tommy on Saturday. So that was really cool. James, but he's a Toyota guy. I was with my mom. Sorry, when I'm with her, I give her. Oh yeah, 100%. I was just thinking of my mom the other day. Man, those people sacrificed for us to be where we are today, right? So, yes, give her your undivided attention, my friend. I love that. Don't be sorry. Why are you sorry, man? Johnny Mara, don't be sorry. I appreciate you. You watch the live, okay? That's cool. Thank you for your dedication to this channel, man. I have appointed Tommy the manager for logistics. So he's going to help. Maybe in 2026 he's going to do something. He's going to plan for us to have a real, like, in person. Those of you who like to travel, we can all travel to one central location. Try to find out what helps for tickets and all that, and we can do a real meetup. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so consider being a member of the channel. If you're not, it's just $5 a month. And yeah, I mean, you wonder, okay, so why membership? Some people don't like that idea. I resisted it for a while after I got monetized in December. But the more that I come on lives and I get 70 people in the live, 60 people in the live, lives is 1 to 2% of your subscriber base, right? Most times. So if you have, like, we're at 8,000 subscribers now, and we're powering through to I can tell you we're going to hit 8,500 in the next couple of days. And then, as long as I'm releasing videos, the subscribers are coming in. I'm very thankful to God for that. It's really organic. Hello, Sonny Mendez, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you on here. So I realize that, yes, you get 1 to 2%. So as it grows, you get to a point where, if you get to, say, 9,000, I don't want to wait till 9,000. You now have 1 to 2% of 9,000 will be 90 to 180 people on a live when you're doing a public live. So what happens is that people just come in and they just talk nonsense. They distract us from our conversation. I remember the last time I was in depth explaining something, and somebody just put a very silly comment on there. Thankfully, Daniel caught it and kind of deleted the comment, right? But you know what I mean? But it just kind of, like, hold on a second, what's going on here? And I was taking off. I kind of segue to address that comment, and so that's why when you have a member group, you can actually live stream to the members alone. Most times there will be people that have the same. Once people are like, okay, I'm going to put $5 to this a month, and I'm going to be, in this group. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to, it does work, right? For truth, not the truth. For truth. Christ is the truth. 90% of all traders lose money. Kevin Lips. Okay, that's good. That's not what we're talking about, man. We're talking about Ripple building the internet of value. But thank you for your comment. Ripple is building the internet of value. People like XRP, so your subscribe will go up. Yeah, okay, well, that's true. But I think people also like uh you having engagement. I think engagement is also a big one because I've been trying to ask why. Okay, why do you think the channel has grown by 1,000 subscribers per month? What's your take? Why do you think that is the case? I'm not going to toot my own horn here. I'm just saying that the growth. I thought I would have 1,000 subscribers over 6 months. Right, that was my thinking. That was my expectation to hit 1,000 subscribers over a 6 month period. But it happened in. I launched on November 1 last year, and by December 15th, I was already, YouTube just said to me, you can be monetized, apply. And I didn't apply for until 23rd, which is like 1 week plus that I then applied, right? Um, so, and then I applied, and in 24 hours, I got the whatever. So I don't edit my videos much. Very little, very tiny mini, like very little editing, like maybe just reduced length. Rarely. I just shoot, hold my camera, boom, and I send it out. So and sometimes I cough in the video. I'm like, excuse me. I'm a very busy person. I'm the president of an organization. I am also the leader of a network of over 30 churches. It's going to be like 34, 35 this year. And, I've got a family. I got my wife. I've got my children. They're at the stage where they can leave home at any time. So I've got to make time for all those things too. You know what I mean? Like, after this live, I'm gonna go pick up my daughter. She's arriving from a coaching trip like 35, 40 minutes away. So why is the channel growing by 1,000 subscribers a month? I don't know when that will stop, but it's growing rapidly. It grew quicker than I expected. In June, I thought we wouldn't. I mean, I set a target for. The target was met, went beyond. You know what I mean? So here we are in July. Thank you, Sonny Mendez. I appreciate your comment. Engagement gets you pushed. What do you mean engagement, Kevin? My engagement or your engagement? I think it's both ways, right, guys? Hello, Clyde, 1950. How you doing, buddy? God bless you. Oh, I see. Yeah, Kevin Lips. Thank you. Like I didn't fully understand YouTube. I was just coming in and people say, oh, the algorithm, that. But like I said, I watched the video of the CEO yesterday, YouTube CEO, and the guy really made a lot of sense. Thank you, Melton Beck. Melton. Say destiny helper. Melton, why don't you, yeah, consider being a member? I think it'll help because I released a video that is going to be only, it will live on the member. I talked about a friend of mine that I helped to become a millionaire. I helped this friend to become a millionaire. My life, have you watched that video? It's only for members. I know I won't get many views. I have only 30 members now, but that's okay. That's okay. I made that commitment. I'm going to release certain things. And so this guy, I helped him to become a millionaire, to be honest. I coached him to the point where he is now a millionaire. And I was trying to get him to do something in crypto, and he wouldn't do it. He doesn't listen to me. So the title of the video is that I helped my friend to become a millionaire. Now he doesn't listen to me anymore. We're still friends. Don't get me wrong. We're not fighting. He listens to me when it's real estate, but he doesn't listen to me when it's, you know. Thank you, Melton Beck. You're a relatable guy who loves the Lord and unintentionally funny. You think so? Okay, thank you so much, my life. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Joe Louis, 24. Doing great. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Yes, I'm doing good, Clyde. Yeah, it's a good video, right, Johnny? I have a follow up to that video. I'm going to be telling you guys some of these stories that I think I'll keep to a smaller group of people, but they're very powerful stories. I can tell you stories, things that have happened to me that when I share them in my 38 years of ministry, business, real estate investment, all those kinds of things. I'm actually considering putting together a retreat for people to fly into Canada from anywhere they want to come, and you pay for it though. But I'll sit down in a retreat venue for 3 days, 2 to 3 days, and just share some things with people because I think the way I see it, by the end, before the end of this year, this channel will hit 12,000, and I have a lot of things to offer. I have people asking me to coach them, which is good. Not a lot, but it's very very so I would like to see if there's somebody, if people interested. It's not going to be cheap, but it'll be good. And instead of doing an online thing, you actually fly in and we spend some days together in a very nice environment and just teach. There'll be several topics, spiritual topics. But my bias. I'm not into voodoo or chanting and crossing my legs, and I don't do all that stuff. Right? It's just very, very. I have a relationship with God that is very real to me, and I'm able to share some of the things that have happened to me. Like I have been. I shared a story I preached at a different church today than my church, and I shared with them a story of I have three different powerful encounters with banks and property owners where I had negotiations. I didn't have all the things that were required. They wanted me to bring documents in a file, six months bank statement. What is the 6 months bank? The money, there's even no money in the bank. There's cash flow, but not enough for you to really be. I couldn't have been approved other than God moving mightily. So many things like that. And I know you have your stories too, but there's a reason why I have been called into this space and to do what I'm doing. Vishak, hey, how you doing, buddy? Yes, Johnny Mara, come visit me in Canada, buddy. Let's spend some time together. You know, check out. You are in Cali, right? Your flight would be like California. Where are you flying out of? Lax? No, not Lax. San Francisco. So you'll have a route to Minneapolis. That's how it would work, I think. Or uh what's the other airport? My connections have been mostly Minneapolis. Uh I've done Chicago from here directly, I think. Yeah. And then there is depending on where you're going. But I like to fly Delta. But Delta has changed so much in the last couple of years. My wife is like she has Delta, whatever. So but recently we did a Delta flight international and she was not happy. I finally convinced her. I said, I've not been enjoying Delta myself. So I don't know what you guys think. Johnny Mata, I'm here for you, man. San Jose or San Francisco? Okay. What's the San Francisco airport like? I've never been there. We work together, man. We're all learning. Do you see? I was watching 24-hour crypto today and he said something. He said, we're all learning together at the same time, young and old, 22-year-olds, 24-year-olds, 45-year-olds, 65-year-olds, 72-year-olds, all together in the same classroom. This is crypto. That's what crypto is doing to the world. We have no choice. A lot of people are going to be left behind. Ripple is building the internet of value. There is a crypto asset, a blockchain called Axela. Axela is actually 31 cents as of today. Again, entire supply is 1 point something billion, and Axela connects XRP ledger to all of these different ledgers. It's an inter what do you call interledger protocol, right? Doing not just yeah, and then you have Quant like the over ledger. I mean, the kind of things an interledger too, right? Um, Correct me if I'm wrong. It seems I'm ranting, but the point I want to make is they are building the internet of value. Let me see what Johnny Mada is saying. It's crazy. They're always building, and it can get confusing. 24-hour crypto is great. He cracks me up when he goes off the rails a bit, calling people dummy. I know. I don't like that because like just let them be. Just do your stuff, present it, and leave it, right? Excuse me. Yeah. So, but I have some channel that I followed. I knew them when they were 1,000 subscribers, 300 subscribers. I never thought I would come on here and do this. I never, thought I'd do it. I just taught people privately within my local sphere here. But what happened was, I see that some channels don't engage. They don't engage. They just put their video out. There's a guy I know, his channel has just grown to a point where now, bots just come in there. He's not even taking care of it. He's just, and to me, it's like, okay, he just wants to get, let his crypto whatever get to a certain point and then he's off. He's like bye bye, type of thing. And it's just like, well, but the subscribers help you get to this point. They might need some more from you. They might need, because it's a completely new area. There are people who are going to find out they have $1 million in their hands. They it's like, okay, what do I do now? Or they have way more, so there's a, hey, Dan Wooten, how you doing? Yes, he's a good guy. Exactly. My life. Do you have Axela? Are you holding that one? I like him. He's a good guy. Jonas King, I'm good. And you? It's just, how many cryptos are you going to have, right? Jonas, I'm good. And you? Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Who wants to join me on this live? I'll invite you. My life, do you want to come online? Or Johnny Mata, who wants to come online? Who wants to join me? Hey, Jackie, how you doing? I was on Kryptonite the other day and I saw you on there. And yeah, I was like, yeah, it's nice to be here. And Kryptonite has been such a great brother. Yes, yes, yes. He was spilling the juice, the diamond, the nuggets, everything. We talk on the phone all the time. Like we're always going back and forth, texting, calling. Hey, did you see this? Did you hear this? Oh, because we're living in a time. He sent me something yesterday. Kryptonite is, God bless that guy, he's ahead of his time. He's ahead of his time. That's why I believe that he gets shadow banned a lot. But because he's releasing certain things, and this is why I support having a Patreon where you can actually tell people what you want to say outside of this the public sphere. So you have to pay for it, so it's within walls. Well, he was telling me, he showed me something where now there's this thing they just there was this channel. It's crazy. I think YouTube is beginning to crack down on these things where they're asking people to send XRP. You send 5 XRP and they send you 10 XRP back. And Ripple is celebrate. It's not Ripple. It's scammers. And how do people do that? You KYC into YouTube. Some people are just criminal minds. That's really dumb. That's a dumb thing to do. Oh yes, I agree. My life. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, for people who are simple, like I have I have non ISO. ISO is not the only thing, right? It's not the only thing. Yeah, but I share what I believe would be the next whatever. Yeah. So like the next book I'm releasing in the next couple of days is on ISO so that people understand that. But yeah, people will just sit down and just see Axela exploding. Boom. It's like, what happened? Yeah. That's good, Johnny Mata. Exactly. The scams are getting crazy. But my life, I like your how long have you been in crypto, my life? You're very knowledgeable about these things. You do your research, man. Still looking to start a small business and promise a good return, okay? Where my life, where do you think Axela is going? Tell me. Maybe I should get a bag. Where do you think it's going? Oh man, my lifestyle of the snowbirds. How you doing? Good to see you. How was Ontario? Whereabouts in Ontario were you? Bear, come here. Whereabouts in Ontario? May the Lord give you rest. May He strengthen you. May He uphold you in Jesus' name. Thank you, Johnny. Consider being a member. Can you afford it? It's $5 a month. It won't kill you. If you've got a job and you're not a member, I don't advise people to be a member of on many live stream on many channels, but consider being a member. I'm releasing some videos to the members, that things about my personal life and some of the things that God has taught me over the years. Like the new video I released to the members only group is titled "How I helped my friend to become a millionaire and he doesn't listen to me anymore." So I think it's a good video, and I'm releasing it because I want the people to understand that there is something that is going to happen after the bull run, and we're not going to just see one bull run. We're going to see a super cycle. My life, do you agree with me that we'll see a super cycle? Oh, Ajax, okay, Ajax, exactly. Oh, that's terrible. Oh yes. Do you hold quant too? My life. Tommy, do you want me to invite you on here? Tommy, you should send me an email. I don't have your contact details. We had a meeting and we didn't exchange contact. That's crazy. We were so excited. Who wants to be invited? Tommy, do you want to join me on this live? Is your hair looking good? Because I know you don't have any. So, or maybe you shave it down. I don't know. I'm just being obnoxious. Forgive me. Israel Onu. How you doing? God bless you. Why do you say yes? What did I ask? When Toyota is in the house. When Toyota is in the house. Johnny, you see? Tommy, we found out where Johnny was yesterday. He wasn't missing. He was with his mom. And he's got to take care of mama. You know? Johnny Mara, yes, my brother. So we're entering a completely different phase in this arena. You need a haircut. You need a haircut. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. No problem, Tommy. I know, and maybe we should plan it more better. But I'm the kind of let's go with it guy. Right? Yes, I think it was just Israel. I think it was just flowing. I don't see you know what I mean. It was just happen together, right? Hey Jay, how you doing? God bless you. Thank you for joining today. So Ripple is building the internet of value. Excuse me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I never used to have dreams or visions. It's just a knowing. Like you think quant? Do you have a concern with quant though? You think it's not going to go anywhere? I honestly see quant at like 5,000 easy. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Where do you hold Axela? Is it on Ledger or XRP and IOTA? Ripple and IOTA. Okay. Ricky Dicky. Are you new to the channel? Are you new to crypto? Ricky? Ryan Dickey, sorry, Ryan Dickey. I'm talking to you. Are you new? If you're new to crypto, get my book. Just go into the description where it says it talks about the where it says buy my ebook. Just click on it and buy the ebook. It'll change your life. Internet of value means there are three different internet. How do I put it now? Eras. So you have the Internet of Things, the Internet of Information. The Internet of Things was it took you to something. It told you about something. And then the Internet of Information was when communication came over the internet, VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, videos, blogs, all of that, magazines actually printed on the internet. And then we now have what is called the Internet of Value, where actual real value moves over the internet. That's where we're at as we speak. So Ryan Dickey, that's it. Tommy, Johnny Mara, QNT is great. QNT is great. Yeah, that's my thinking too. I just wanted my life's take on it. Why she sold and got out of QNT? Was it that you were trying to kind of narrow your focus on a few good projects, or because I see Quant in the same way that I see Axela. I hold Quant, I don't hold Axela, but I'd like to. It'll be nice to have a bag of either. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you look at your bags and you go, okay, I have all these bags, small holdings. You know, you know like for example, Solana on the 17th of May, I had a dream and I saw Solana go all the way to $3,800, and I know that it'll happen. And I'm now seeing there's no doubt about it. I mean, look at Solana's ecosystem. Despite the fact that it crashes left, right, and center, the meme coin the meme coins have a job that they do. Can somebody tell me why meme coins? Because some people are like, oh, meme coins is rubbish, is this, is that. Why meme coins? Wallet, one of the best wallets is like, yeah, you can. It's Zaman is good. That's what I believe. That's what I believe in Zaman. But it's good to just know that there are many good wallets, right? So not sure to expect on the 14th with some spike, but Ripple still a slow walk. They will hold it until they can't anymore. Yeah, Jay, I'm not going to put anything past what the system is. Remember, we have a system where the powers that be control the outcomes of things. And so, but this is an outcome that they need badly, because the debt of the world there's no way they can pay it back. And when there's trouble, they will also have trouble. If there's a huge upheaval, it's like the globalists. They know that they failed. Like, look at our prime minister here in this country. He says he wants EV mandate by 2030. We have only 5 years to go to 2030, and he wants everybody in this country driving an EV. EV mandate for 5 years. Like, what? Why? Why? Most Canadians are just getting poorer. Why the US economy is doing way better than we are. Like, look at the charts. Forget about whether it's Biden in power or or Trump. The United States economy has grown over the last 10 years, while the Canadian economy has cratered. Why? And then there's, of course, the wealthy will keep getting wealthy because they have the money, they have the legal protections, they have the accountants on their side, the best ones you can imagine. Look at the corporate taxes in Canada for the last couple of years, how much was paid, and look at the individual taxes, bringing in well over $260 billion a year. It's unreal. And an economy that could have grown to 6 trillion, doubled over the last 25 years. What have we done? We just stayed where we are. We have so much opportunity just right by the states. But our new prime minister wants that EV mandate, come rain, come shine, to save the planet. Like, why is Canada? We're only 40 million people here. Why are we the ones who must save the planet in that regard? Don't get me wrong. I think we should do things properly. But why? Hey, Braden, how you doing? Where are you joining us from? Okay, my life. I was like, I really like your statement. That's what I like about when you frame things. You say a lot in a very short. You must be a smart person, but everybody here is smart. Okay, but what I'm saying is, I was thinking that exactly when you said you sold your quant to get into Axela, which I don't, nothing against it, but I was trying to think what was the rationale. So I really like what you said here. If I had more money, I would buy it, but I needed to build more of my XRP, and that's what I was like. Okay, why would you sell quant going to Axela and not even XRP? Because if I were, yeah, the way I look at it, XRP is so long term. What the internet does for information, the blockchain will do for finance. Exactly. What Remember what they said to Ripple CEO one time when that journal asked him a question, or she said, "What I've heard is that your company will do for money what email did for communications," and that's exactly it. That's why when you read my book, it opens with explaining blockchain on the basis of email and cloud computing. That's it. That's what happened. They leveraged on cloud computing and email. The principle of email. So what you have is that you have a flat surface in my mind, like a tabletop. That's why in my book I talk about pushing a receipt to your, the receipt is, $150 for the food you all ate, and your friend wants to pay the bill. You push the receipt over to the other side. That's exactly what happens in email. It doesn't go. That's why your email to India got there in 2 seconds. Email anywhere goes in 2 seconds or 3 seconds or five, whatever, because it's right there. It's in one on one table with a fence and a cover and a key. Everybody has a key and a little box that is your mailbox. Your key is your password. That's the same thing they've done with cryptocurrency. That is why nothing leaves the blockchain. Everything is on the blockchain. And that's why I have my email on my phone, but it doesn't leave the cloud server of Google or Yahoo or AOL or Hotmail or whatever mail it is. And you have all these systems of servers and sub servers here and there. But at the end of the day, there is that main server where everything is resting and residing. So whether you are in India or Australia, it doesn't matter where you are, you push it. God is the one who actually ordained that long time ago. Communication has no distance in the realm of the spirit. And now we humans, because we have that DNA in us, God is everybody's God, but he's not everybody's father. That's the difference. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Muslim, you are Hindu, you are anything you are, God is your God. He's just not your father. To be your father, you have to receive the Lord Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. It's as simple as that. I am the way, the truth, and life. No one comes to the Father but by me. So so we all have that seed in us. We're created by a being greater than us, all knowing, all intelligent, all powerful, eternally existing. And he put in us the ability to create. That's why human beings are very creative. Look at, thousands of years ago, they built the pyramids. And people will wonder, how did they build this when they didn't have the kind of technology? They knew math way back in the day. Solomon built aqueducts, right? Moving water. Hezekiah built amazing fortresses. These are kings that we read of in the scriptures. The Assyrians did some majestic, buildings. The Egyptians, all the things that they built highways in those days. You see what I'm saying? So we have that ability, and that's what you see them doing today. So for those who do not understand what the internet of value is, it's just a step further in the internet. Hey, Bear, come here. Bear, come here. Come here. It's my dog. Many of you know him already. Right? I don't want you going digging around, okay? No digging, no digging. No, don't knock my camera over. Don't knock my camera over. I know. No. Don't breathe in my face. Hmm. Go and brush your teeth. All right, okay. Yeah, my even people who have been in the thing, like in crypto for a while, yeah, they find the book very helpful. So thank you for joining my channel, Ryan Ricky. I mean Dicky. Sorry I don't know why I say Ricky instead of Ryan Dicky. I appreciate you coming on here. I hope you are subscribe. um and if you, like I said, the book there is on for a deal. I have excuse me, the price has gone up from when it was released, but it's you still get a discount, and you get a bundle with an offer of 50% off of the old audio if you decide to pick it up anytime from now. I don't know how long that will stay on there, but yeah, go have fun. It's good to really understand what we're doing, because people are going to make mistakes. People are going to make costly mistakes. Understanding is standing under knowledge. Understanding is standing under knowledge. And a lot of people are investing because their friends told them buy, but they don't really understand it. Understanding will make you go the distance. The difference between, the the two distance runners, and one is ahead and they may be older, or and winning, is because of experience. And knowledge also from experienced hands will help a lot. This is a new area. There is no school teaching any courses on it for people. The one that you have is in the colleges. They're having all these small side courses for the bank people that will remain, because two-thirds of the banks are going to lose their employees with this new move. I'm telling you. Decision time. Good to see you here. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you for being in the background. So nice talking with you, Ryan Dickey. God bless you. Johnny, QNT with small supply and being iOS with the price is going. Yes, but you also know ISO, not iOS. You also know that, yeah, what's for 14 million supplies? Amazing. The price is going extremely high, 5 to 6 days. I won't be surprised. I'm telling you the truth. Quant is a very good project to have. You can easily bag $1 million with just 20 quant, you know. But I don't have 20 quant. It's difficult because it's, I mean, I saw quant at $20, and what did I do? I wasn't I was like, I saw Solana at how much? Solana was cheap, man. $20. Now Solana is going to go to $3,800. That, I'm telling you, it will be. And it will rival Ethereum for price. Ethereum, I think, will also go to like 25,000 in the bull run. It will be crazy. It'll happen over like a 6 week period, but then you get a super cycle because you are going to have the ISOs also come in and do their thing. Um, Johnny Matter, that's a good question. I honestly don't know, but I think there could be, and you know why? And I don't think it's an algorithmic thing. I think it has to do with, I think it has to do with Tether, to be honest, because Tether is not transparent, and regulations will affect Tether. There's no, and again, how do we know that? You see, when politicians are fighting for something, you can't really trust what, like, we are fighting and fighting for Tether. I'm sorry, for Bitcoin, for this, for that, and trying to, you know, hold down everything else. Why is Bitcoin the only crypto they're not against? Why are they against everything else? Why is Michael Saylor celebrated on the media? He goes from one interview to the other. But the others are like, okay, they are just, how would I say, niche or fringe interviews. And whenever they interview Brad Garley, Brad Garlinghouse, I say Garley, Brad Garlinghouse is always like, oh, then in few seconds they switch to Bitcoin. They never talk for too long. Few interviews have him speaking for too long. And again, it's part of all the non-disclosure things. They don't want to say everything. So Tether is where I think that there could be a problem, because with Tether having any problems with regulation, which will be, look, that's we can actually Tether is surviving because of US politicians, in my opinion, who wanted to keep surviving because they must be getting something. Remember FTX? FTX, look at the money that went to the politicians from FTX. And those politicians are still there making plans. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like they should remove that whole capital. But and also in Canada, just remove them and start all over again. So Tether is propped up. That's why they kicked them out of Europe, because they couldn't survive MICA, which is markets in uh, 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 crypto, what's the A now? I don't know what, Once the King of England signed it in 2023 December, then by 2024 everything was in Europe. They just had one agreement. Tether could not make it. Now they've released the Euro P on the XRP ledger, so they're not doing business with Tether. They have other stable coins they are working with, not Tether. So now, once the stablecoin thing is signed, Johnny Matter, what do you think will happen? You don't think that America will follow Europe, or will go with the way Europe has gone? Why do you want to have Tether that just mints arbitrarily, and inflates Bitcoin's price? Like, tell me, Bitcoin is sitting there. I don't have any problem. I don't have nothing against Bitcoin. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe that it should be in one's portfolio to create some measure of balance. But how much Bitcoin do I have? I have very little, very little. I have an app where I shake it and get some Bitcoin. I've done my shake for today. Every day I shake and get some satoshis. Okay, ShakePay is a Canadian app. So I don't know if you have something like that in the US. You just shake it and you get satoshis. And when you spend using their card, I have their card. It's like a Visa card. When you use it to buy gas, buy groceries, buy everything, you get Bitcoin. You get Bitcoin. You get Bitcoin. You know, but it's sitting there like gold, storage, store of value. Like the video, there's 49 of you here. So what do we think is going to happen to Tether? If Tether shakes, Bitcoin will shake. If somebody agree with me? My life. Are you still here? Do you agree with me? Braden, excellent question. So I would sell everything and just put it all in XRP. But I've learned in my life also not to diversify. There's a reason why. Okay. if you know XRP is going to be king, before it gets to be king, you see, in the Bible, David became king. I don't know if you're a Christian, but I'm always talking from the biblical stories. So bear with me if you're not a believer, but just let me do my thing. So David was king, anointed king. He didn't become king. He was pursued by Saul. So see, some people have been holding XRP for years. If they had not diversified, they would have missed out on certain projects up until this time. So you hold XRP from 2017, up and down, up and down. If you're not a swing trader, you become depressed because your investment hasn't done what you are expecting it to do, right? Now, suddenly it goes up. Oh, thank God, at last I have this. It's happened for me. But what if you had put $1,000 into Shiba Inu in 2021, early 2021? Oh my goodness, where do you think you would be today? I know a guy who put $400 in Shiba Inu and he made $500,000. Somebody put a small amount of money in Pepe and he came out. You see what I mean? So that's the idea. I don't know if this answers your question, Braden. So that's what I am thinking, that even now I still hold all these other bags with the intention that, and the second reason is that you you are anointed to be king, but the journey there, uh there's all of this oppression. Saul was trying to kill David, right? You have to kill Goliath. Then Saul tries to kill you. Then the time you are supposed to be king, you reign in Hebron for 2 years before you finally move to Jerusalem. So this is XRP's Hebron time before moving to Jerusalem. Now, even after getting to Jerusalem, you're going to get Absalom, who wants to kill David to remove him. So the king has a lot of battles ahead. So part of it also is people who just hate anybody succeeding. So I will see XRP get to like $45 and sit there for a while. Sit there for a while things are moving, and then it'll jump up again to $150. Sit there for a little bit of time, 250, just like that. I'm just giving you an example of what I think would happen. Now, at that point, others would also have moved. But what it does for you is it gives you an option not to sell because you don't know what's going to happen. There are people, for example, today, I think something bit my arm here. There are people today who are like they're stressed out financially and they have their XRP, they don't want to touch it. But you see, suddenly a bag goes up from another asset, they sell that, and okay, they're good. So that's what I think makes it uh, makes sense to me to diversify. So Braden, I hope that answers your question. Ryan Dickey. Braden, are you new to crypto? And are you new to my channel? If you're new to my channel, or you're new to crypto, or you have been in crypto for a while, but you don't really understand how this thing works, buy my book. It's in the description. Click on the link. It takes you there. When you click on it and you try to purchase it, you see something come up, and it will offer you um like if you're watching me right now and you want to purchase the book, send me an email. I'll give you a code for a 10% discount. I don't have the code ready, but just for tonight, I'll give you a code for a further 10% discount from your purchase. Okay. But anyway, so just send me an email. My email is there. You want 10% discount further from the price? So what I've done is the book itself has gone up. It was $12.99, introduced to my brand new subscribers way back in the day who have been with me. Then it went to $18.99 after we had settled a little bit. The book is worth more. It's worth about $29.99, but it's going for $24.99 right now. And then I give the audio for 50% off if you choose to buy the audio together, so you get a bundle. Now, if you don't want the audio, you just click off and then you move to exit. Then, like I said, a further 10% off for anyone who's going to purchase the book tonight. I have not advertised yet. I'm about to advertise. I have a video for advertising on YouTube, and that will start next week. Hopefully next week, when everything yeah. And then you also get 2 PDFs for free. The vision statement that I gave for free some time ago, it comes with it. That's for people who are new here. You get that. And then you also get a 10 steps to investing in crypto, the 10 comprehensive steps, what you need to do. So you tick them off. There's a check mark box right in front, and you just tick them off like that. Yep. Jackie says, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Jackie, I think I was long-winded for you. She's so straightforward. She says, don't put it all you. But I was like trying to explain, how, because yeah, That's more like take easier said, right? In some cases, but for understanding. Steve Moore, XRP, XLM, XZH, boom, let's go. Steve, how you doing? What cold wallet do you need? Decision time. In my description, I have a link to XLM. Use my link. You get a discount. I get $10 if you buy from them. Every time you buy, I get $10. So buy the Decent wallet. That's the one I'm pushing right now, encouraging people to buy Decent wallet. I have a link to Ledger, but I don't want anybody buying Ledger. It's a little bit more expensive, and Decent has done very well for themselves. Another one you can also look at is Tangem, and then you have Elipal also. So you see a link to Elipal, and you also see a link to Decent. But I favor the Decent. It's biometric, as well as you can have your codes in it, and it's very, very easy to use. Very easy to use. I have one of my I know somebody, anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. No. So Hadi, thank you for your question. Axela is cheap now. Please consider being a member of the channel. It's $5 a month. It won't kill you. $5 a month. And yeah. Axela is cheap now compared to where it's been. The highest price was over $1. If the market dips again, I'll get Solana and some Velo, and that's it. He sounds like somebody who's getting a tattoo. He's like, I'm not getting another one. And then the next thing you know, okay, I think I need one more. I don't know why they do that to themselves. You guys. XRP will outpace all the other cryptos. I agree, Johnny. Yeah. QNT is long term. Everyone should hold at least one QNT. Okay. Selling QNT for Axela is diabolical. No, I don't think so. Axela is a very good project. It's a very solid project. But everyone's choice. Don't say it's diabolical. That's a heavy statement to make. QNT's price shoots so quickly with small supply. Yes, I agree. Okay. Okay. So I was the one who said that. I did not sell QNT for Axela. Okay, I was the one who said that. I think I misunderstood you. Who is OSO? Hello, Egyptian. God bless you. Ethereum is going to 10,000. I even see Ethereum as 25,000 in the next little while. Is there an update to the book that was delayed? Yes, it's we're working on it. Johnny Mata, yeah. 4 years deep, and the book was informative for me. Yes, Steve Moore. That's what I'm saying. If you are new to crypto or you have been around just buy the book. The book will really, really, really do. The book will really do you good. I know people who have I've coached people. I remember a gentleman I coached. He's been in crypto since 2017, and he's like, I didn't know much about it. I've just been buying, and he's got a lot of it. And he said, but I didn't have the knowledge. I just knew that this thing was going to be big, and he said the Lord had impressed on his heart. But he heard about it from work. People at work were talking about it, so he started buying it. So these are people who are getting XRP at 10 cents, 20 cents, 6 cents. So I know you said iOS. That's for iPhone. ISO. You have a good feeling price will go up next year. Okay. Well, whatever you say, I don't care. I feel it'll go up this year. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll just keep going. I'm busy doing things. So stack, stack, stack. Yes. Yeah, Tether. I know. They mint right away. Excuse me. Look, how you doing? How's Manchester? Or is it Leeds you're in? It's quite late where you are now in the UK. I agree. Yes, sir. If Tether sneezes, then Bitcoin crash. BTC coma. Steven Sandova, what's going on? We're just talking about XRP building the Internet of Value. They said it themselves on their own page. Do I think it'll do good? I don't know. I don't know. I think this year I'm expecting double digits. When I say double digits, anything from 10, 15, 25, 35. I'm actually looking for $33 XRP. That's what I think will happen. I think it'll shoot up and then come back down. But then people are going to mock. Oh, we told you, it's a rubbish. It's a shit coin. This is whatever coin. Excuse my language. Just saying what people say, right? SHIT. I think any American crypto is best for growth right now, but that has utility. What did Steven say that you agree with? Okay, I don't know. Yes, yes, yes. Sleeps for the week says only expect big moves next year. Why do you think? Why do you say so? Sleeps for the week. Why do you think it has to happen next year? Why can't it be this year? Melton Beck, you are correct. I like that. Don't be a maxi on anything. Yeah. Hey, Thunderball, what's up? Melton Beck, tough to watch other cryptos moving when yours is not. You won't be tempted to sell. Exactly. Okay, Sally, I'll answer that question in the members thing. I'll go deeper with that. I'm not going to go into those kind of details anymore here. I don't want to lose my channel, so I'll say some of it in the members chats, but I will not. I won't type anything. I won't, and then I will go on my when I start with the Patreon sooner than later. I will set up stuff to help people in that regard. Steven Sandova said, diversity is key. Uh huh. Steven, is there any scenario where ETH and XRP succeed massively and BTC data crash and burn? Yeah, there's someone that was. Well, I think that you will see trouble with Bitcoin. There's no doubt about it. Remember, look at the media's history. Look at the government's history. Look at everything that is propped up. Eventually, but they will prop it back up somehow. Is the elite's baby? They're not going to let it die. However, other cryptos are going to come up and so this is why you can set limit orders for Bitcoin when it crashes because it's inevitable. Yes, decent is good. Also is Barry in Spanish. Barry, where are you? Come here. I haven't seen him for a while, so I'm worried he might be digging something out. Bear, come here. I forgot about him because of you guys. Yeah, I think being a maxi doesn't make sense. It's not even good. It doesn't even do good on you. It destroys your inner being because you are saying that people who are holding other things are not braiding. It's not good, in my own opinion. There's nothing in this world. You can't. Ford cannot be the only thing. Volvo cannot be the only thing. They all have. 7-Elevens are still around. The 7-Eleven near my house, when they opened that new grocery store there, is still there. People, go there to. So there's going to be others and people should not be shamed for whatever, but being a maxi and talking about only one thing like it's the only thing is not in my opinion is not helpful. It just makes the person look like, oh, you know everything now because you found something that is very valuable and important. It'll be valuable, but there will be other valuable ones too. Yeah, 99% will go to zero. But do you know what 1% is, though? Do you know what 1% is? Don't be a maxi. That's all we're saying. But I mean, like, I just find that maxis are obnoxious. It's just not good. It's not just healthy. Don't project. Oh, see, I found the only thing. Like, there's a guy who always comes on the channel. Oh, pie will save the world. Pie will save the. And I stopped answering him. I didn't block him. I just stopped answering him. He says, "Oh, it's the truth. Pie is the truth. Pie." Blah, 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 blah." He just keeps going on and on. So like for me, like, I believe in XRP. People have said to me, talk about ETN, talk about all these other projects. I don't. So when you say 99%, do you know how many cryptos there are? There's going to be 1% that will survive. And what are those 1%? There will be a lot of other cryptos that make it through regulation. And yeah, so, and there are some parts of the world where people can buy XRP. The live is a bit slow for you. What do you mean it's a bit slow? I don't get you. What are you talking about? So yeah, so again, no, I don't own any stocks. I'm not into stocks. So like, like the Bitcoin maxis. Oh my goodness, that's what I think Johnny is talking about. You should see them on this channel. They've been quiet now that Ripple has applied for a banking license. So yeah, I just feel it's obnoxious, and it just sends the wrong signals about the individual and how they think. Do you own any stocks or just crypto? No. Because I think XRP next because they may be approved for banking license, which will rocket the price. Of course. Just if you stay in XRP alone, you'll be fine, in my own opinion. But the only thing is, if some people, depending on your financial situation, we're different, we're different, and there are people being shown different things. Some of the like there are non-ISO cryptos that are going to do very well, right? So sleeps for the week. Because I think XRP next because they may be approved for banking license, which will rocket the price. Oh, right, okay. Well, but then we're also, aren't you also looking at July the 14th, the with the change, like the single day implementation for Federal Reserve? That's something, and then November. So we're gonna see crypto just go like that, in my own opinion. Woo! And then you get into next year, banking license approved. Oh, now everybody's jumping on. Hey, Daniel, late fee. Daniel, you don't need to. You're so funny. These guys are awesome. Thank you for the $5. I take it in good faith. Ah, he's the one. Johnny Mara, Daniel has given me $5 for donuts this week. Well, what do I think about the Brito moving? Oh yeah, I think it's true. I think it's true. Like, why does he show up suddenly, make a cryptic tweet, and then I think it's true. I don't know what to say. I think it's true. Yeah. Crypto is the future because it stores and transfers value like energy in the digital economy. Johnny, you're right on that one, I think. And like, I'm not your professor to say you are right or wrong, but if it's on sale and has long term value, I'm buying crypto, land, real estate, stocks. I'm very impartial. I like that. My life is on the roll today. Uh, so do you own any stocks or just crypto? Yeah. Okay, Braden. Is Braden gone? I hope I didn't. Hey, Bear, come here. Come here. Sit here. Sit, sit. Hey, Bear, say hi to the people. Ah, say hi to the people, man. Yeah, man, you spend so much time outside, Bear. You're happy, eh? Eh? You're happy? Yeah? You've been running around. Yeah, yeah. Don't knock my camera over. That's what I don't like about you. But get on here. Get on here. Good, good, good boy. Good boy. Stop pushing me. Ah, God. Okay, sit down. Okay, that's good. That's okay. You can do that. You can put your head on my laps. But the problem is that if you try to hug him, then he pushes and pushes and pushes. No, stop it. Stop it. I don't want your breath. Stop. Stop. You're going to go inside. 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 Sit. Sit there. Inside. Inside. I'm going to send him in. He's becoming a. He's getting restless. Okay. Bye bye. Good boy. Somebody feed him. Ah, brilliant. Oh yeah, yeah, brilliant. I was wondering what I like. I hope I didn't scare you off. Woo. Greetings, Bishop. Yes, Acha Rich. The Home Assistance is something that leads people to think that church is the only true church. Same way cults, exactly. That's why I like when people become when people who have XRP start talking. Oh, I heard that. I'm like, no, guy, just come on, calm down, calm down, because people are not ready for what's coming. People are not ready. You're gonna see AI cryptos rise. You're gonna see cryptos in the agricultural sector rise. You're gonna see crypto in the airline industry sector rise, and they'll all connect to the XRP ledger one way or the other. Yeah, you have Axela doing his job. You have all of these ones. So there will be a lot of opportunities, right? But in the meantime, I believe that XRP is king, in my own opinion, when it comes particularly to the Internet of Value. They are building it, right? So we'll see what happens. What a cute doggy. Yeah, I know he's cute and big too. Brad House testified before Congress on July 9th, just before crypto week. Wow. Look at that. Just before crypto week. So why is Brad House testifying? Is it because of the Ethereum thing that they did? The cheating? Is that why? The plan is coming together. I agree 100%. Ripple is building the Internet of Value. That's the topic for today, for tonight. Consider joining the channel, being a member. I know some people don't like that because it's like, okay, why should I give my money to you? No, well, be a member of the channel. We can work together. We can grow together. The plan is coming together. Yes, sirree. And for those who are just starting out in crypto, or if you have been in crypto, um, and you're like, man, you can pick a copy of the book, and then there's a deal on where you can get the yeah. I'm gonna post the link for the book on here just in case, and I'm gonna pin it in the description. No, not in the description. Sorry, I'm gonna just put in the chat here. There you go. There's your link. Hey. And if you send me an email, I'll give you 10% off. I'll give you a code for 10% off. Just you estimate to feature Ripple CEO inhering on crypto market structure. Wow. Brad is a smart guy as well as all their team. They have one health. Look at Brad. He's not a maxi on XRP. Have you noticed that? He himself is not a maxi on on the XRP ledger. The way he talks, the way he carries himself. He said there's opportunity for us all. I like that kind of person. I like that kind of mindset, right? So that, like, one guy on X said to me, Bitcoin only. Bitcoin, like, why do people talk like that? They have a good team. They do have a good team. Yeah, I like them. He does advocate for the crypto industry. Correct. 100%. Rising tide raises all the boats. Yes, sirree. I agree with you, Daniel. 100%. Marco, did you go take a look at the Silverado? When you bring the Silverado, I will swap it. There's a lot of swapping going on right now. There's a swapping economy, right? You just swap the Tundra, the Silverado for the Tundra. So go ahead, do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. Just bring it. Drive right to my front steps. Yeah. And once you turn your back, I'm gonna make the call. Hey, I got a, yeah. Can I switch it for a Toyota Tundra? No, no cash, no nothing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and make sure you get a brand new one because I'm gonna. If they say, well, we won't give you a Toyota Tundra for that price, I'll say I'll take it. I take one with 150 clicks on it. Oh God, because Brad understands the big picture. It's more than one player and more than one winner. Man, my life, you're on a roll tonight. You're on a roll tonight. Swapping a Tundra for a 250 is like swapping Shaq shoes for Jordans. Johnny Mara. Somebody disagree with Johnny or agree with him? Marco, you guys. uh, okay, so let me show you something. Okay, let me do a let's, let me show you something. What do you say to this? Show me, man. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up something. Oh, I hope it comes up. Okay. So so this is what I want you to buy. Marco, Marco, Johnny Mada, Marco. Both of you put put your XRB bags together and deliver this to the St. Andrews Airport. It's just 20 minutes from my house. All right. They'll expand. I believe they will have the runway ready. If you can bring this, put your XRB bags together, my life will probably chip in. I don't know if he was talking to you directly or I think he was making a comment. Yeah, it's not personal. It's Braden. I agree. I agree with you. I'm not in disagreement. I'm just we went off on this issue of people being maxis on Bitcoin. We're not talking to you, Braden. It's not about. It's not. I don't know if we've had a lot of run-ins on this channel. People will come in and like, oh, so the conversation about XRP, I mean about being a maxi had nothing to do as we continued in the conversation, we kind of segued into those who have been on the channel for a while will see that people will attack me and they will go, "Oh, why are you talking about XRP like that? It's going to zero and all that kind of nonsense." So then Johnny Matter says, "Okay, being XRP, being maxi about anything is dumb." But again, um, with respect to regulatory clarity, I don't know that the SEC will go after all of the other ones because XRP is basically fighting for the whole industry. So when it becomes law, I think it's going to be fine because regulation will be based on some of the things that were some of what happened in the remember when they are making laws they look at the precedent, they look at case law, right, and they bring that and bring into regulation, so it will definitely affect some other cryptos going forward. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So that's why Brad says this is not just about us, it's about it's about the entire industry. Yeah. What do you expect, what do you believe July 14th will bring us? 60 cents, 10 cents, or 1,000? I don't know. It could bring you 60 cents. You think you want that? I mean, I'm not going to speak that. We don't need it. We need level. XRP is going to be huge. It gets me excited just thinking about it. But the other thing you also have to understand is, as all of these things also grow in value, and money is not going to change who you are if you're not already preparing yourself. Wealth is not going to change you. It's not necessarily going to make you a better person. You start dealing with yourself now. If you're having problems in your marriage right now, it's going to explode when money comes. If you're having difficulty raising your children, money will not change it. The principles have to be in place. You have to address those things before finances come, because money has its own kind of power. People say money is evil, but the Bible never said so. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. And again, so that's, I think, what is most important for me right now is helping people prepare. That's one of my biggest desires, is to help people prepare, because I see that a lot of people are just excited about it coming. I'm telling you, you will still have days when depression will come at you. In fact, more money may even make you more depressed. I'm telling you. And so you have to build your circle of people right now. This is the time. Some of you here, you can't even spare 20 bucks. You have it, but you will never give it out to somebody else. You think that now having $1 million will make you give $200 out of your million? You will not do it, because that's just who you are. You can't see your money going out. I remember somebody who was, said, "Oh, I brought this person for your coaching, my brother, but I want to be on the coaching call with him." Well, he paid me for the coaching. You didn't pay me for the coaching. Say, "No, can I just share in it? Since I paid you, I brought him to you and he paid. If I can just join the coaching class." I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" And then she said, "Oh, I have this much XRP." You have such a big bag of XRP, but you don't want to pay me to learn something that she doesn't know. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so there are those money problems that will come, and that's why you hear people who shot themselves in the head, because they thought that, oh, if I get to this point, I'll have everything, I'll have this joy. The Bible says, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his own soul? What profit is there? Nothing. you know. And if you have, I was like, today I was watching 24-hour crypto, and he said something that really made sense about family. When you have family, you have a spouse, you have kids, you have, and you know that you can't buy that with money. The peace and the joy that comes with that. Amen. Yes, giving is a very, very important thing. When I started seeing even the way my channel grew, I felt the Lord was confirming to me, I am rewarding your giving. And again, I'm not tooting my horn here saying, "Oh, look at me, I'm giving." No, I have no choice. I look around and I look around, and I know that God wants me to do a blessing. So I give. And when I give, I see the rewards. I see God moving. I see, just to see the joy on people's faces. There's a reward for giving, for being a giver in so many different aspects, right? So, what did Daniel Smith say? That's good. I think you do a good job doing that, Johnny. So yeah, and you are making it. It comes back. It comes back. You see people suffering. You see things that happen. You say, "No, we're gonna help. We want to be there. We want to be." I sit here sometimes and I'm amazed that people say, "Oh, we appreciate what you're doing. Thank you for your knowledge. Here's $19." I'm like, "What? Here's $10. Here's." I never expect. I didn't even know what's it called. Um, what's that thing called? Super chat. I didn't know what that was. And then one day somebody just gave it to me. I didn't even know it had been activated. I honestly don't know what I was doing. But just the fact that somebody would look at me and, like, I mean, they probably know that I'm comfortable. I'm not begging for money. But when I was in Nigeria, that was the one that really surprised me a lot. A lot of you guys were just like sending me super chats when I was online. And ended up blessing a lot of people before I left the country. People were so grateful. The guy who was driving us around, I gave him such a fat tip, he couldn't believe it. Right? It was like 50% of the money. Okay, no, sorry. It was like, yeah, the tip was. I don't think he'd ever. I don't know if he's ever received that much money, but he was so grateful. But anyway, but it's things like that that really touches me, and I think, okay, this is a community of people who really want to be a blessing. So, oh yes, I told you, give me your address. I'll send you a very nice Bible. I told you that. You can download the UVision app. I can send you that Johnny on your email. But I need a post office box, and I'll send it to you. Don't worry, I won't sell your address, okay, Johnny? I won't sell your address. And send me, yeah, once I know your location, I can connect you to some of the churches out there. You can check some of them out. It's nice to be part of a community, like, don't rush into anything. Just, go online, check them out, see what they believe and all of that. If you need me to check things out for you, to just let me know. Send me an email. I'll do what I can. All right, we've been here for over an hour. I want to say thank you to everybody who's come on this live. Every one of you, Johnny Mata. Tommy has gone to bed. He wakes up at 3:30, 4:30 a.m. Good man, good man, good man. My life, thank you for being on today and really, really being engaging. Marco, you are awesome. What do you say, Marco? Done and done. Braden, thank you, everybody, for contributing and being part of this conversation. I hope that, Archer Rich, thank you for joining from the UK. I don't know, you don't seem to sleep at night. Who else is on here today? Okay, what a wonderful time of conversation. Well, I want to say a big thank you to everybody. Uh, all right, thank you so much, brother. Jackie, God bless you. Me too. I was going to this one big church. Yes, my life. Like your relationship with Christ, like there's people who feel that they can be at home, read their Bible, and that's good. There's actually the fact that you're doing that shows you have a relationship with Him because you didn't fall off, right? Church is not what makes you keep going, but church helps you keep going. See what I mean? It's Christ that helps you keep going, even if you're alone and there's nobody there. But church will be part of it. Being part of a local assembly of believers is a very important step in our lives. And again, where you when you go to church, there's no perfect one. You see people who are crazy there, people who come there with different agendas, people who try to control other people. But pray and ask the Lord to lead you to a place that He has prepared for you, and you'll be amazed. He will lead you. He will lead you to a good place. All right. Okay. Well, and it's nice to have one that most churches don't have online like presentation, so you can, if you're traveling and you're unable to attend in person, you can actually go on there and have yeah. Oh, Ryan Dickey, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. Decision time. God bless you. God bless you. All right, everybody. Have a good night. If, like I said, go on there. Oh, you're on US time most days. That's why I tend to. But you're in the UK, actually, Rich, right? It's your work that puts you on US time. I don't understand. Okay. But anyway, thank you. You've been here ever since I had 70, 100 subscribers. I remember you coming on in my night live streams and just blaring away. So I appreciate it. Okay, good night, everybody. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye bye.